I go by the name of G5 like this. She got a nigga like ass fat like walk him down like pack loud like stay dangerous. Call it what you want, Ben Frank. Fuck something. Put your hands on that table, don't break, baby. Do it with no hands, she ain't even gotta touch nothing. I'm tryna make the bitch leave, but she keep coming. Chop her ass, chop it down, yeah, I'm on that. I'll walk him down, make him run that.
Starting the morning off real early. Got it? Yesterday when we took Jalen's car off the trailer, you can see that little puddle there, and the dripping all along the driveway was fuel. And we can't have no fuel leaks on the rotaries. Getting battery charged, cleaning windows. Car on, fuel pressure, turn the fuel pump on. Fuel pump's on? All right, that's what I needed to see. Just crank it. Keep going. All right, cool. Build some fuel pressure. Had to build some fuel pressure up to make sure. All right, you can cut the power off. And since it sounded like an exhaust leak, let's check that right now. Yep. Yeah, let's deal with that before we even get over there.
I heard it.
Yeah.
I'm like, it sounds extra loud.
Yeah. So we'll get all these things sorted, and then we'll head over to Sonoma Raceway to do some no-name drift events. Let me just tidy up a few things, and then we'll get on the way. All right, here we go. Sonoma, we got Jalen here. Got my car and everything done. We got a pair of tires already. We're over here at Dev Speed. Farouk is obviously the homie. This is his shop. We are getting everything set up for something special. Huh?
Interesting turnout.
Yeah. We were just gonna do a regular drift day, but we're gonna end up drifting turn 11. It's Jalen's first time drifting turn 11. Well, kinda.
Yeah, 50%
This layout.
Yeah, 50%.
Yeah. And we're gonna do that this evening. We didn't plan on doing on track, so we gotta go home and get our suits, and then we'll come back. All right. Yeah. All right, we'll pull the car off. We'll change the wheels. It'll be done and ready. And then I don't mind driving with the trailer on. It doesn't bother me. We'll head home, do what we gotta do, and then grab the suits. Yep. Oh, those actually look good. I thought they were whooped. Ooh, these are so much lighter. God, TEs cannot be beat, man. It's considerable difference between those and these. It's those accelerators. All right, we're off to do the demo. We're gonna all meet down at the Sunoco pump. We're gonna stage up. We're gonna do a practice session, but we're gonna do a top 4. We're gonna withdraw ourselves from the top 4. We're gonna run the event. Look, they going hard. We're gonna run the event. We're gonna line up all the cars. lounge down here, so we're just performing for them. That bus is part of people. They're just gonna be sitting there drinking. We're just entertainment. That's a cool part about being like part of the insiders at Sonoma. You do shit like this. It's pretty sick. So obviously involve my son in it. My wife's driving the rig behind me. So it's a whole family affair. It's pretty chill.
So please look at what was sent out, because the meeting times might be the same, but everything else is different. So pay attention to that.
All right, so some of the clients are already out there on the lawn. That is Turn 11 Cafe, Turn 11 Lounge. But that's so damn clean. Odd colors. It should be cool. Tire pressures, rear pressures are at 41 and a half. Track will be hot on the inner edge because they've been using it.
Yeah.
We're gonna stay middle portion right here.
It's a little shorter than the Grange run up, so. Or it's same
Well,
or for where I'm transitioning.
Yeah, you're gonna see what it is. It seems like it's shorter than the Grange run up, but I guarantee you're gonna be like, oh shit, no it's not. Cause from way back there to about here, it's probably gonna be the limiter. Either way, I'm gonna be chasing you. So I'm gonna be behind you.
I can't get no solo runs?
No.
Okay.
This is what I be talking about. I love this. Nah, shake it off.
No, it's not that. It's just,
I know you don't.
I'm gonna just drive.
That's the point. I love this. This is what I'm talking about. This is what it is. This is the part about putting in that quality time, because when it's no time for practice, you gotta rely on what you got and rely on what you rely on. turn that. But yeah, close that. Go again. Yeah. Steering wheel's on, everything's good. All right. One more, do that again.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Similar to the gentleman behind him that helped start the drifting community in Northern California. With no further ado, next up we've got Lexus King. Now, you'll hear that car makes a really interesting noise. That is an RX7 with a rotary engine. Completely different than a piston. It has no pistons, has two flying triangles inside the engine bay. And it makes him, it's a Mazda. He's a phenomenal driver. He's one of the guys that actually created the drifting program at Sonoma Raceway 15 years ago or so. So he's going to be one of our drivers. We roped him in last minute, so we're going to have him as our backup driver.
Just back it on, pack it on, back it on in. And leave that shit ready for the next event. I actually might need to unload this for motorcycle track day, but we'll see. Hell yeah. Alright, so take your bumper off. Ha ha ha. What a day. What a day. What a great fucking day. I love it. Kind of a chill, peaceful weekend. Gas prices are down. That's a plus. That 100 octane went from $13 a gallon back down to about $10.50. Now I'll be hype if it goes back to $9.95 a gallon. That'll be perfect. Full Ways is doing all kind of work. Still looking amazing. Well, you know, I got to see how they look on my car too, because I did considerably more laps with a ton more wheel speed. Honestly, we unloaded the trailer yesterday because I wanted to load the bikes on. I wanted to go to the kart track. I was just talking to one of the homies and we were trying to line up a kart track day, but Farouk hit me and said he wanted me to come do the demo and, you know, drift, no problem, you know what I'm saying? So we just put the RX in the mix and got active. This car has been so fantastic for a countless number of years. I can't explain to you how good the car is, how perfectly it works. Obviously, you guys can just see that with how it operates. And how these Full Ways looking. They don't look too bad. As I said, I was putting some heat through these fuckers. Damn, they're really not bad. That's crazy. Built this thing 15 years ago. Who would know that it would still be whooping shit? I've yet to really feel like I've been outgunned in that car. Built the car pretty much even kill, and it works. It works really good. I'm happy to see Jalen's top is not all tattered and battered. He was looking real official, real clean yesterday for all those clients. The car held in there. He did have an overheating issue, but that's regular. We know this car has those heating issues because I mean, we've dealt with it before. In this car, that thing sits on the limiter that whole time through the run. So he had, believe it or not, we were driving for 2 hours straight. So he had a lot of runs just on limiter, at least 15 minutes straight, because as soon as you come out, you loop, come back, get back to the line, go again. So it was just hot lapping, and the car does get hot. We need to address that cooling system. There's no like sit and loiter time. It was just beat, 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 beat. So we'll fix that. We'll deal with that. We'll get that sorted. He did good. No handbrake, no angle still. And I'm just keeping you guys in the loop of where his setup is at. Y'all did see me throw him in my car, right? And see how he got to the business with that thing. I'm just afraid if I make the car too capable, it's gonna be too easy. I want him to be right at the cusp of dealing with his talent and setup. I don't want him to just be, it's so easy that he just sits and be relaxed. I like him being tense and on edge because it keeps his brain moving, it keeps his mind working. And then, yeah, he drove it to and from, chilling. A little bit of a break from the bikes. I know I've been ODing y'all a lot on the R9, but you gotta understand, this is a bike that was supposed to be here in March. I've wanted this thing forever. So it's just like the newest little prettiest toy that I have, and I want to do a different type of content than everybody else has been doing on it, which I have been doing. I've been talking to some of the other R9 content creators and seeing what they're doing, and I have purposely been taking another route. We're already lined up for the Yamaha Corporate Day, and then the day before that we're going to Thunder Hill. So Thunder Hill, we got finished business with the R1, so I'm going to mainly be looking at tracking the R1 at Thunder Hill. Do a nice warm-up session on this, but I know Dave Moss is always at Thunder Hill with this event organizer that I'm riding with, so I'm gonna get the bike set up at Thunder Hill, and then the next day after that, we're gonna go to Sonoma Raceway, because remember what I told y'all when I saw them fools debuting the bike. You got 650E Chase on 2 wheels, all these other fools that weren't gonna buy this bike, but Yamaha reached out to bigger people. And I told y'all that day when I went up there on the R1 and I was watching them, and I said, you know what, I'm out of here. I don't really care about watching them on Sonoma because I'm gonna have my time at Sonoma. And this is what I was talking about. That's exactly what I was talking about. I'm taking the R9 on Sonoma. I'm gonna have it set up by Dave Moss the day before at Thunder Hill, and then we're gonna take the R9 to Sonoma, and we're gonna go and rip and have some fun and see what this thing do in my hands, and see what my capabilities are, and see how I like it on Sonoma Raceway, which is obviously, a lot of you know now, my favorite racetrack. The Yamaha day is coming up, corporate day is coming up, but we do have to get back into the flow of things and training. So I want to take these to the kart track, get back in the mix, run the twins, and get Jalen back in the mix, because Jalen's coming with me. I bought his ticket for that as well. He won't be with me on the Thunder Hill event, but he will be with me for the Sonoma corporate event. So get Jalen back in the mix, you know what I'm saying? I'll be on that, he'll be on this. We go to the corporate day, I'll be on that, he'll be on this. And you know, I'm gonna finish editing this video. I'm gonna go get a Rockstar, some form of energy drink, some form of something, because boy, it's been a weird week. It's been a rough week, but it's been a great weekend. So let's muscle through this one. Y'all hear that? Hey, look, y'all don't know how much bullshit I be dealing with on a daily basis, but you'll never know that through the talent I possess and that I put forth in this content that I'm making. So in that case, I'm giving y'all 2, and I'm gonna go get some Tylenol, and I'm out.
Trying to stay on my feet even